this year and in search of win number 7 in a row. Raheem Mostert and Dylan Laube are back deep for the Raiders. A Las Vegas team that has lost 8 consecutive games, trying to play the role of spoiler here in week 16.
And every opportunity they have to make a play, they have to take advantage of it. Can they get Mostert going here in the kick return game and give their offense some good field position to begin?
Happy holidays from Houston. We're underway at NRG Stadium. It will be Laube on the return. Dylan Laube runs into his own man at the 28 and spun down there as we go down to A.J. Ross.
Andrew, with just 3 games left in the regular season, D'Amico Ryans addressed his team on Friday, telling them they have to play with an urgency and playoff mentality in every game going forward if they want to maintain their standard of play and accomplish their goals of a division crown and a postseason run. Will Anderson Jr. added this matchup with the Raiders is a big game. He said it's all about the Texans because everything they want is right in front of them, guys.
In rush for 101 yards last week in his NFL debut, and Jordan and Chubb will try to pick up the slack without Marks today.
And that's where they want to get going. They've realized as this offense has progressed through the season, running the football, when they're over 30 carries, they're having a ton of success, and it's resulting in wins. So even without Woody Marks, look for Nick Chubb and Jordan to be able to carry the load and a lot of runs outside the tackles this afternoon.
No score on CBS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. Audi. And by Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, just 29 calories.
No shortage of incredible food options here in Houston. Look at that meat.
So the end of the first quarter, that's headed up here?
I would love that. Move the ball against the toughest defense in the NFL. Look at these Texans and the numbers they've put up.
And they play a style that's just aggressive, and they attack you all game long in the run game and in the pass game.
We're going to go to New York. Adam Shine has an NFL Today update.
Andrew, the Jaguars strike first. Trevor Lawrence to Parker Washington, 12-yard connection. 7-0 Jacksonville, leading the Broncos. First quarter just ended. Back to you.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And by Netflix. NFL Christmas Game Day live on Netflix this Christmas.
Welcome back to NRG Stadium, where the Texans lead the Raiders 7-0. Continuing their tradition, after practice on Thursday, the Houston Texans and Legends hosted their holiday bike giveaway at NRG Stadium in celebration of the holiday season. Students received a Texan-sized surprise as 120 students from Hartsfield Elementary School received new bikes along with some guidance on how to ride. CJ Stroud was among those out there today, or on Thursday, guys.
No, AJ, thank you very much. And Petrie is there. Back to New York, NFL Today update. Here's Adam Shine.
Andrew, the Broncos instantly strike back. Bo Nix to Cortland Sutton. This was a beautiful connection for a touchdown. 7-7, Jags Broncos in Denver. Back to you.
And here in the broadcast booth with Jason McCourty and Charles Davis, I'm Andrew Catalan. Slow start for this Texans offense, and the door is open for Las Vegas.
The door is open. I'm happy to be here with you guys. It's leading up to Christmas. I could be at home with my wife shopping, and it's craziness going on, but I get to hang out with you guys. So door's open, and the door was open for shopping, but I got to hang out with you.
That seems like a wildly unprovoked attack on your wife.
Oh.
Wow.
It's appreciation for you guys.
Listen, it didn't sound that way.
I haven't had the pleasure of meeting your beautiful wife yet, but I'm going to take a guess that shopping's happening whether you're there or not. So you know, the kids must be taken care of.
3-yard line. Devin White and Isaiah Polamau on the tackles. We take a look at the updated AFC playoff picture. We mentioned the scenario with Houston entering as the 7 seed, a chance to move up to number 3 if they win today and the Jaguars lose in Denver. Sticks. We go back to New York. NFL Today update with Adam Shine.
Andrew, you just showed that AFC playoff picture. Well, the Jaguars retake the lead. Trevor Lawrence, Brenton Strange. Lawrence's second touchdown pass of the day. 14-10 Jacksonville. Back to you.
Back in Houston, time now for the Verizon sideline report. Here's AJ.
Andrew, I had the chance to ask DeMeco Ryans about the biggest lessons he's learned in rebuilding the Texans over 3 back-to-back winning seasons. He told me it's about being true to himself, being authentic, and sticking to what he believes in works. He also said he's never satisfied, and he wants to stay competitive. He doesn't want to just be better than he was when he got here in 2023. He believes in competing to be the best at what you're doing, win or lose, guys.
Well, that's a great point, AJ. Great thoughts about DeMeco Ryans. Quietly headed for his 3rd straight 10-win season. Quietly has a chance to win 3 straight division titles off of a team he took over. Had been, what, 11-38-1 in the previous seasons? Incredible job he's done. Great report, AJ.
In the first half, Texans getting the ball back. They lead by 3. Happy holidays from Houston, where the Texans have a 3-point lead on the Raiders. C.J. Stroud, slow start today, 6 of 12 for just 40 yards. He'll start this drive at his own 11-yard line. Woody Marks out today. Jawar Jordan takes the handoff here, up the middle. And Max Crosby jumps on him and tugs him down from behind. A 3-yard pickup for the Texans, who have had some ups and downs this year. Started on a down note, lost all 3 of their first 3 games by 1 score or less. Then C.J. Stroud, the concussion. Davis Mills did a great job going 3-0 in Stroud's place, and then with Stroud back, he has increased this win streak to 6 consecutive games. Defense leads the league in a number of categories, and now the Texans in position to make the playoffs once again. First half. So the Houston Texans in a battle in the first half with Las Vegas. A 6-point lead, but the Texans will get the football to begin the second half. A.J. Ross is down on the field with DeMeco Ryans.
Coach, Derek Stingley Jr. kicked it off with you guys with that pick 6, but a slow start offensively. How do you supercharge that unit in the second half?
Yeah, we got to pick it up offensively right now. It's not our best performance. We got to do a much better job of sustaining drives, and we got to be able to get in the end zone much better than we're doing.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, AJ.
It is halftime with the Texans up 13-7. Halftime next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pros, all on them. But no getting it if you're naughty. You just ate. Don't worry, we know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25.
Halftime here in Houston, and the Texans have a 6-point lead on the Raiders. And here in the booth with Jason McCourty and Charles Davis, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from A.J. Ross in a moment. A lot of people didn't think this would be a close game, but a 6-point game at the half.
And this Raiders defense has played really tough. Houston hasn't been able to convert any of the options in the red zone. They've had to kick field goals, and it's not only the pick 6 that gave them points on the board in that first half.
I'm glad you brought up the Raiders defense because they don't get enough love for what they've gone through this year. The second part of that now is the longer they stay in it and hang around, one mistake by Houston puts Las Vegas right back in it. And the deeper you get into this game, the tighter Houston gets and a better opportunity for the Raiders.
Vegas needs their defense to start this second half as Houston will receive the second half kickoff. Texans trying to make it 7 consecutive wins. Las Vegas trying to stop an 8-game losing streak. And on the return, it is Knoll. Across the 20, cuts it upfield, and Richardson makes the tackle at the 30. Moment ago, AJ with Pete Carroll.
Coach, your defense has kept this one close. Darian Porter with the big pass breakup before the half. What do you need to see more offensively as far as the run game and third down?
Yeah, we want to run the football better. We run the ball in some passing situations. We need to run the ball more completely throughout this third quarter, get this thing going a little bit. We need to really play our ass off in this half. That's what we need to do. And if that happens, then something good will happen at the end.
Thanks, Coach.
Always positive, always bringing the passion. Pete Carroll, now at the age of 74. Take a look at the QB numbers from the first half. A slow start for both, but they picked it up in that second quarter.
Yeah, they both have had drives where you look out and you say, all right, they got in rhythm, they got something going, but it hasn't been consistent for either side of the ball, C.J. Stroud or Geno Smith. Can they, each of them maybe get a big play in this second half to really get rolling and to build some confidence within this offense?
Imagine going through airport security with that in your luggage. Sure, you get some interesting looks from TSA. 15 carries, 52 yards, tough sledding against this Texans D.
And you've seen the edge guys show up. They haven't wrecked this game, but they've been able to flash and make plays. This is Danielle Hunter in the face of Geno Smith, forces an errant pass. Derek Stingley Jr. takes it back for a touchdown. Now there's both Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Anderson on your right wins his one-on-one against DJ Glaze eventually and comes away with the sack. The Raiders offensive line has performed well, but these guys are still showing up making plays.
Back to New York, NFL Today update with our man, Adam Schein.
Andrew Trevor Lawrence scampers into the end zone. Third total touchdown of the game. Jaguars retake the lead, 24-17. Back to you.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Domino's. Get great deals on pizza, bread bites, chicken, desserts, and more. And by Cologuard. See more information at Cologuard.com.
Beautiful day at the Houston Zoo, but not a great day here for the Texans thanks to Ashton Genty.
Ram Trucks. Nothing stops Ram. And by Prime. Shopping, streaming, savings. It's on Prime.
Well, we're back. I assume we're doing that because this is my 200th game. What is this?
And we have
Trophy.
our version of the Dundies from The Office right here. This is 200 games for our guy, Andrew Catalan. Congratulations,
I appreciate you guys.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Take your trophy.
I will.
You
Put that in my room.
Put that on your nightstand.
On my nightstand.
Congratulations.
Next to my Little League trophies.
And you notice in all the pictures, there was one constant. It was Andrew Catalan.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate it, and it's obviously the people that you work with that you think about on this. And how about Nico Collins?
Back and looked, and you know it's interesting for it, as we took a look at Gerard Jordan. He only had one season where he was truly the lead back when he was in college. So his odometer is really light. Like, there's a lot of tread left on the tire for him. And he started to use a little bit of it last week in a big win against Arizona.
Third down and there. As we take a look at some of the early headlines across week 16 of the NFL. And we start with the Buffalo Bills. James Cook had a big day. They were able to hold off the Browns. Chargers go into Dallas and win their 4th straight. They play the Texans next. Big one for Carolina as they squeak past the Buccaneers, take over first place in the NFC South.
How about that? And those two teams meet week 18 as well.
Yeah.
Division title could be on the line that weekend.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Corona. La Playa awaits. And by Volkswagen Tiguan. Now anybody can drive like somebody.
Happy holidays from Houston. Early stages, fourth quarter. The Texans lead by 2. They trail the Jaguars by a game in the AFC South, and Jacksonville continues to lead in Denver by 14 points in the fourth quarter. This time, we go back to New York for an NFL Today update with Adam Shine.
Andrew, how about this? Jaylen Warren, 45 yards to the house. 19 unanswered points for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are in cruise control, 22-10 in Detroit. Back to you.
Next Sunday, count on a divisional matchup leading the way when the Steelers take on the Browns. Also a great matchup in the NFC with Seattle visiting Carolina. It all begins at noon Eastern with the NFL Today, and you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
You guys see Matty Ice throw that one? You see that?
You still got it.
You see that in the promo?
I did.
Might get a phone call.
See, I was thinking there's no way he's making a comeback after seeing the throw. Nah.
For Houston.
Tonight on CBS, 60 Minutes treks to Mount Everest, and then a CBS News special, Rob Reiner, Scenes from a Life, followed by the finale of The Road plus Boston Blue tonight on CBS. So the Texans will improve to 9-0 this year when they score 20 or more points in a game. And look, you think about this Houston team, there's not a lot of questions about their defense. It's the offense that has some people questioning how deep of a run they can make. This wasn't their best effort. They'll have another chance against the Chargers next weekend.
And we saw them move the ball a little bit throughout the game. They couldn't convert in the red zone. And those are the things that when you get in the playoffs, you got to play complementary. And that's what they're missing out on right now.
But a win is a win as the Texans go to 10-5. Good game here in Houston today, and happy holidays from all of us. For Jason McCourty, Charles Davis, A.J. Ross, and our entire crew, this is Andrew Catalan saying so long from Houston. Texans win 23-21. Now to Detroit. Jim Nantz and Tony Romo.